Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I'm joined by 1-0 Super-Welterweight prospect Joel Kodua. Joel, how are you doing today,
Um,
mate?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We're just saying off camera, we'll jump straight into it. Fighting on the Joyce Zhang undercard on April 15th, kind of what an opportunity it is for you to fight on
Yeah,
such a
big
big
opportunity.
kind of how is camp going for the fight?
The camp's going good, really good. Yeah, it's going. It's I'm pushing myself. I'm training as if this fight was a world title fight. Yeah, so I'm really pushing myself, and it's really good.
Perfect, mate. And obviously, huge card for yourself. Kind of, what does it mean to you to fight on such a big card? Obviously, the world will be watching. It's a massive heavyweight fight. What does it mean to you to kind of fight on such a big card like that?
Um, it's good to get the experience as to fight in arenas from an early stage, if that makes sense. So it means a lot. It means a lot. So I just need to stay focused and get the job done and enjoy the fight after.
Definitely, mate. And I'm sure you will. Obviously, kind of. Obviously, it's good to kind of box in front of these huge crowds. So when you do get to kind of your big fights, your big title fights, you're
Yeah.
used to that experience. Kind of. We were just speaking a little bit off camera. I was in the I was at York Hall for your debut, kind of a few months ago now on the Denzel Bentley undercard. Kind of from my notes, I wrote down you'll never be in a boring fight. I think it was a very entertaining fight from yourself. How did it
Yeah.
feel to kind of get your first professional fight underway?
You know what? It felt like an amateur fight. Like it didn't really feel like a pro fight. But I know like the first like four rounders are normally like amateur fights, but that one actually felt like an amateur fight, as in he was coming to win as well.
Perfect. Do you think we see the best of you when you're fighting kind of guys who are coming to win? I remember I've spoken to Junaid Boston about this kind of you don't really he was saying that you don't really see the best Junaid Boston if you're fighting a journeyman who's kind of coming just to survive. Do we see the best
Yeah.
Joel Kadua when these guys are coming in to kind of beat you as well?
Yeah, because it makes me actually box and digging deep. So yeah, so you it brings the best out of me. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll say so.
Perfect, mate. And obviously, York Hall shows that I think that the atmosphere that night it was buzzing. I think a lot of people turned out to see obviously yourself fight and Denzel as well. So it was a huge night. Obviously that was your first fight signed under Frank Warren. Obviously, Frank Warren's got an ever-growing stable of young prospects as well. What's it like being signed to Frank Warren in Queensberry?
It's good. I mean, they look after me. They look after me good. Like, they get me out when they need to. They put me on good shows, put me on big shows as well. So it's massive.
Perfect. Is there kind of what would you for someone who kind of wants to be signed by Frank Warren and Queensby, what would you recommend kind of amateurs coming through to do to impress them?
Just keep working hard. Just keep working.
Perfect, mate. And kind of moving on, we're speaking a little bit off camera. Obviously, you're managed by Tunde, obviously most kind of famously known for training Anthony Yard. Obviously, got a lot of credit recently of kind of putting throwing in the towel, kind of protecting Yard at the end of the Beterbiev fight, despite the fact it was a great performance by Anthony. Kind of obviously, you can give a bit of a different perspective of Tunde. Obviously, he's your manager. What is it like being managed by Tunde?
It's good, really good. As in, he manages and trains me as well. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. So he does really look after me. Also helps me get the right fights that I need to get. And yeah, so it's sort of like our camp is like a family. It is a family in a sort of way.
Perfect. Is it when you kind of obviously I imagine you're in the arena for Yard's fight against Beterbiev kind of does it fill you with obviously and he was given a lot of praise with the way the fight ended. Does it give you a lot of confidence that you've got a trainer in your corner who genuinely kind of cares about you? There's a lot of conversation about brave trainers kind of leaving fighters in there probably a little bit too long. Does it fill you with a bit of confidence that you've got someone like Tunde in your corner?
Not it's not just the trainers, it's the team as well. So yeah,
Perfect. And kind of obviously Joel kind of not so we don't look past any fights, obviously one fight at a time. But kind of where would you like to be in 5 fights time?
in 5 fights time, I like. Ooh, I like to have a belt under my on my waist. Yeah,
Perfect.
either Southern Arab belt or Globe or international belt. Yeah.
Have you got any kind of belts in mind that you would like to win? Obviously, there's a lot of fighters they want to go the so-called traditional route, kind of Southern area, English, British, European, then world, that kind of route, or is it kind of any belt that you want, any title, any ranking?
Um. Obviously, I want the main belt, which is the world belt, but I have to work up to it. So like key stage one, key stage two, secondary school, college, then university, then graduate to the world title belt.
Perfect, mate. Don't obviously you can't jump any of those steps. It's always
Yeah,
about always about progression for you, yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. And my final question, Joel. Thank you for giving me your time today, mate. I really appreciate it. What does boxing mean to you?
It means a lot. Like it means a lot to me, especially if this is something I've always wanted to do, and for me to be actually chasing my dream and make it like achieving the stuff that I have achieved so far is it's beautiful.
Perfect, mate. Well, Joel, that was my final question. Thank you very much for giving me your time today, and best of luck April 15th. Look forward to seeing it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No worries.